here, convict this man to death by guillotine. Justice has been served. Vive la revolution. Order in the court. The second case brought against you is case number 2 and 3. This married couple who run an inn outside of Paris. What did they do? They took in a little girl, fostered her, but then abused her physically and emotionally. They stole money that was meant for her from her mother and gave it to their daughter while they let the other little girl starve. They also robbed from travelers who stayed at their inn. They're quoted, someone said about him, when it comes to fixing prices, there are a lot of tricks he knows. Take 10 seconds, write down your verdict, whether you think they are guilty or innocent, silently. Make sure you include your evidence. Remember to be honest. You've sworn to protect the people of France. Take 5 more seconds to come up with your verdict. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I, Robespierre, ask you, the Committee of Public Safety, sworn to defend the people of France. What is your verdict? Excellent. I love seeing the range of evidence. Some people specifically focused on the abuse. Some people specifically focused on the money aspect. Either way, we, the Committee of Public Safety, find the Thénardiers guilty and sentence them to death by guillotine. The next case that we have brought against us is this man here. This person was also a thief. After getting out of prison, he broke parole and fled and hid in a church. He stole the silver that the church from that church after they took him in. He's quoted as having said, "Take an eye for an eye, turn your heart into stone. This is all I've lived for, this is all I've ever known." Your job. Is he a traitor of France? Write down your verdict and a reason why. See the markers right up. Keep this silently reflecting. Robespierre asks you, the Committee of Public Safety, sworn to defend the people of France, what is your verdict? If you think guilty, raise up your boards. 21 for guilty. If you think he is innocent, please hold your boards up now. 7 or 8? Hold up. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. We, the Committee of Public Safety, find Jean Valjean guilty. And we sentence him to death by guillotine. Jean Valjean was a prisoner because he stole a loaf of bread for his pregnant sister. He returned the silver to the church and started volunteering there. He became mayor of a town, saved the little girl who was abused by adopting her, fought for the people of France in the Revolution, and saved many people's lives. Couple of reflection questions. Silent hands. How did what evidence we had not present the whole truth?
So instead of he fled from parole, which meant he was breaking the law again, and he stole money from the church, which was like a bad thing to do.
Okay. So why do you think the evidence showed that or didn't show the true story? Yeah. How is the evidence wrong? Why did it show the true story?
It didn't say like the good thing. It didn't say the whole reason was what he did. It said the bad thing.
If you're not telling the truth, but you're just telling it from your perspective, based on either the good or bad that you see, does anybody know a vocab term that might fall in that case? Jeff?
Primary source.
Well, this wasn't necessarily a primary source because they weren't there. However, next try. Secondary and specifically anything else? No. Bias.
That's what
There
I
we go. Elijah, what does bias mean then?
I forgot. But I know I can give an example though.
Sure, go ahead.
Like what you just said, like they're only going to single him out for the part that he